to power one of these guys up. Give us one little move, Rich. There we go. All right. Now, if you're able to see, we were able to power one of these up for you. And this is a Honeywell Wi-Fi thermostat we're working with here.
Yep.
So let's tell our audience a little bit about these products.
Well, what you do basically is, you get this device set up on your Wi-Fi network, and you can set up an app on your phone to adjust temperatures up and down, adjust fan speeds, adjust scheduling, and schedule set points. It kind of opens up a whole new box with HVAC technology, where if, say you were on a trip and you set your thermostat to a lower set point during the winter, while you're away, right when you landed at the airport, you could go onto your phone, adjust your thermostat up to your set point, and then by the time you get home, the house is going to be comfortable. You don't have to go into the house and turn the thermostat on and then shiver for half an hour until that house starts to warm up. It's already going to be at set point when you get in. It can also send you mobile alerts depending on if there's any issues with the home, or if there's, if you can set limits as far as temperature set points. So if, I'm going to put it back down.
Yeah.
So if the temperature in the home went above or below a certain threshold, it would send you an alert to say, it's a higher temperature alarm or a low temperature alarm. Lennox also makes one. It's called the S30. This is pretty much the Cadillac of all thermostats. It's pretty much like a small iPad that you stick on the wall, or tablet. This is all connected through Lennox.com also, so any alerts, when I come in the morning, I go on to my my Lennox Pros website, and I can look at all of the S30s and iComfort Wi-Fi thermostats that we have connected on the network. If there's any alerts or anything, sometimes I can let the customer know that there's something wrong with their HVAC system before they even realize it, or before they even know it. Plus, some of our technicians, when they do setup on these, they have a mobile installation app. So when they're outside of the customer's house looking at the condensing unit, they can tell the machine to turn on from outside instead of having to go back into the house, adjust the thermostat, come back outside, watch the machine run. It sort of expedites the whole service process, where we don't have to do a lot of walking around. We can stay at the machine and concentrate on exactly what we're doing. And Lennox, this June or July, they're saying they're going to be putting out a new revision on an update, and it all updates throughout the internet, so they don't have to download anything to it. It does it all by itself. But they're going to make it compatible with the Alexa app through Amazon. So you could basically say, hey Alexa, what's the temperature of my house in Florida? And she would tell you. You could adjust the thermostat from Alexa. This also has a lot of other added bonuses, where it looks at the weather through the internet, and it sees what the pollen levels are in your general area. So if the pollen levels are high, it'll turn the fan on in the machine and help pull that pollen out of the air and get it stuck into the filter, which is exactly where you want it. You don't want it flying around the house. It also looks at the weather, and it sets the backdrop screensaver based on the outdoor air weather. So if it's raining outside, you'll have rain going across your screen. If it's sunny and bright out, it'll be nice and bright and sunny. Nighttime, it goes to dark. With these thermostats, their possibilities are also endless. They're, Lennox is really concentrating on the HVAC systems. They're not worried about doing any other types of home automation. So, there are other home automation companies that are trying to get in with Lennox to be able to talk in and out. So the versatility with these thermostats is unbelievable. And they're actually coming out with another one. It's called the E30, which is technically exactly the same as an S30, except it's compatible with any manufacturer's machine. So even if you don't have a Lennox machine, you can still have that Wi-Fi smart HVAC system. So they're unbelievable.
Yeah, because I know compatibility-wise, I know we work with Lennox, and Lennox works well with their systems. Honeywell is one that we've worked with. That was the original thermostat. They tend to work with most systems, right?
Yeah, Honeywell is, as far as I'm concerned, is the universal control for any type of HVAC system. When you get into like the Dave Lennox Signature Series, that's when it gets into the communicating types of thermostats, where they have like a proprietary control. All the other manufacturers have that same type of control on their higher end pieces of equipment. You know, so they're trying to, everyone's trying to keep their own, all their eggs in one basket. You know, they want to have carrier controls with carrier HVAC systems, or they want to have Lennox controls with Lennox HVAC systems. But the Honeywells and the new E30 are going to be compatible. You know, all the Honeywell's compatible with anything pretty much except for the communicating systems, and the new E30 is going to be compatible with everything except for the communicating systems as well.
So homeowners that tend to travel, these are perfect products for them. These wireless thermostats. Homeowners with kids that can tend to get a little touchy with these thermostats. Is there control that can stop children from just going nuts with it?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually had a customer that said, you know, every day they get home, their thermostat is very high. It's not in the normal set point, and you know, and we said, well, there's no way that the thermostat's going to change its set point on its own. So I went into my iComfort control website, and I found that at 3:15 every day, the thermostat was raised up to 74 degrees. Come to find out, the customer's kid got home at that time every day.
The irony.
Imagine that. He gets home, he's cold, he turns the thermostat up. So the other good thing is, if you know, you could have your kids set up the app on their phone. Everyone in the whole house could set up that app on their phone, and there's a geofence that you can set up on the thermostat. You know, so you can set it up so if you're within 5 miles of the house, it'll turn the system on.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
You know, so it kind of it uses location services. It doesn't use high accuracy GPS signal. It just wants to know where you are once in a while, and then it can kind of, you know, it doesn't want to soak up your battery. They just want to know once in a while.
Right.
So if you get, you know, whatever geofence radius you set up, if you're within 5 miles, 2 miles of your home, the heater or air conditioning will come on before you even get there. It's unbelievable technology, and the stuff that they're talking about coming out for even next year is going to be even better.
So wireless control of your home heating system. These products now give you that ability to turn up the temperature, control the temperature, protect your home heating system, and they really are an amazing product.
Yeah, absolutely.